Elon Musk and Cathie Wood, CEO of ARK Investment, gathered a virtual conference co-hosted by Wood's investment business, Dorsey's fintech behemoth, a crypto investment firm. The event, which promised to demystify and destigmatize conventional narratives about Bitcoin, had been highly anticipated since Musk and Dorsey teased their involvement on Twitter in June 2021. So, what did the two speak about? What were their cryptocurrency predictions? And is SpaceX the biggest Bitcoin owner in the world? Hang on to your seats as we reveal these answers. During the panel discussion, 3 Bitcoin supporters expressed their opinions on everything from the currency's prospects as a widely accepted form of currency to its controversially high energy consumption. Here are a few key takeaways from their conversation. Does SpaceX own Bitcoin? Tesla made headlines earlier in 2021 when it revealed that it has $1.5 billion in Bitcoin on its books, a hefty bet that, for the time being, hasn't paid off due to the token's recent price declines. However, Musk revealed that Tesla isn't the only company he oversees that owns Bitcoin, disclosing that SpaceX also does. However, he did not say how much Bitcoin SpaceX has on its books. Musk also revealed his portfolio holdings during this interview. He said that he owns Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Dogecoin, which is a meme coin whose price has skyrocketed ever since Musk started showing his support. However, in recent times, Doge has not been seeing the clearest of skies, and their prices have remained stagnated ever since they started crashing first. This is also not the first time that Musk has influenced the price of a cryptocurrency. When Musk said that Tesla would be accepting transactions in Bitcoin, the price went on and saw one of its highest prices ever recorded. Other than that, in January 2022, Musk showed his support to another meme coin like Dogecoin named Shiba Inu. Post the support shown, Shiba Inu's price increased by over 7,000% and it became the 8th biggest coin in the world, one position over its fellow meme coin Dogecoin. Next up, they spoke about Bitcoin's energy use. Bitcoin has recently come under fire for the enormous amounts of energy required to mine it, which was a big reason for Tesla's decision to stop taking Bitcoin as payment for its vehicles earlier last year. Musk, on the other hand, reiterated that his company might resume taking Bitcoin if miners switched to better energy sources, citing a positive trend in that regard. He noted that a bunch of the heavy-duty coal facilities that were being used to mine Bitcoin have been shut down, notably in China, and that it looks like Bitcoin is shifting a lot more towards renewables. Wood shared her thoughts on how Bitcoin fits into the ESG investing movement, stating that she feels Bitcoin will be considerably more environmentally friendly, certainly more than traditional gold mining or the typical financial services sector. It already is in many respects. She also believes Bitcoin has a lot to offer in terms of social and governance aspects, providing access to payment technology. Following that, there were considerations if Twitter should let its advertisers pay in cryptocurrency. In talking about Bitcoin's disruptive potential, Dorsey said the cryptocurrency might serve as the internet's native currency, allowing small and large firms to expand in a much faster way. He used Twitter as an example, claiming that the social media giant would certainly not have the dependency we have upon the advertising business model if Bitcoin existed pre-Twitter. Musk later picked up on this and specifically asked Dorsey why Twitter doesn't go down that path. He suggested, how about allowing Twitter advertising to pay in cryptocurrency? While Dorsey stated that whatever kind of money that users want to use, we should be able to accept. He added he is more focused on how do we create economic incentives in Twitter's network itself without having to rely on advertising. Musk, on the other hand, was unbothered, emphasizing the importance on allowing more off-ramps for cryptocurrencies to get translated into real products and services, as well as stating that accepting Bitcoin and possibly some other cryptos for advertising payments on Twitter would be supportive of Bitcoin. He then went for broke, asking the Twitter CEO whether he's going to do it, much to the amusement of the rest of the panel, except for Dorsey, who waved off the remark with a puzzled frown. During the conference, Wood also predicted that Bitcoin would reach $500,000 in 5 years if firms continue to diversify their wealth into cryptocurrency and institutional investors invest 5% of their funds to it in an interview at the SALT conference. Some of the best highlights from their conversation. Number 3. Cathie Wood called Musk a visionary who could see the future very clearly because of his work with Tesla. Number 2. Musk said, "I'm really happy he understands crypto and understands the merits of Bitcoin in particular. He is a regulator though, and he is a hardcore regulator." For Gary Gensler, who is the chair of the Securities and Exchange Commission and is trying to regulate crypto exchanges on a more ground level. Number 1. Musk said that he still prefers Bitcoin as his favorite cryptocurrency because it is being accepted as legal tender in many countries now. However, he still has his faith in Ether. In fact, his confidence in Ether has gone up with the trends that the coin was showing back in June 2021. He would still go with 60% of Bitcoin and 40% of Ether if he had to use it as a tender. So, what was the aftermath of this interview between the three tycoons? As the interview was going on, the three individuals were praising Bitcoin highly. Cathie Wood even said that she believes that if companies invested 5% of their income in Bitcoin, then she could certainly see the coin hit the price of $500,000 in the future. These remarks left the investors' circle with a very positive feeling about the coin, which eventually resulted in the coin surging to as much as 10% within 2 days. Even though the trio addressed many pain points as well as the extremely volatile nature of the coin, its intense energy usage, and its reliance on fossil fuels and sustainable energy, the audience mainly seemed to focus on the positive side of things and continued to fill their portfolios with the world's #1 cryptocurrency. A day before the interview, the coin was being traded at $29,000. On the day of the interview, it was at $30,000. And post-interview, the almost 10% surge noted the price to be at $33,000, making it a very high price for back in the day. Of course, this price is not even 50% of the ATH, or all-time high of Bitcoin, which the market was at over $68,000 on November 10th that year. But still, we have to admit that one conversation caused a rise of over 10% in a day. However, there were also some criticisms that were received after this interview, with people claiming that cryptocurrency is not fully decentralized, and people such as Musk are actually indirectly controlling the outcome of the coin. Regardless of what people may say, Musk is not directly controlling the outcome of the coins, and it is just the people's mentality when they start buying and selling depending on what Musk says, or rather, tweets. Did you watch the talk show? If yes, then what were your opinions after watching it? Let us know in the comments below.